program gy'oli mu kulaba muntu w'abantu gwe tukyatambula naye nkoledde ddala bulungi. Tuli ne Angella Katatumba, tuli mu kutambuzaamu obulamu obw'ekiwala omukyala okubeera independent ate era okubanga osobola okuyimirirawo ku lwa famire. Weewaawo tugenda kutunda n'ebintu bingi ebirala bye mwogera ku Angella mbutawangaaza bufumbo. Obufumbo babumuwunyira zizi naye ebyo bimanyi bannange tobimanyi kati sookera we tuwummudde. Abantu abasinga bacomplaininga nti omukyala yena ali independent oba awulira nga yeemalirira mu buli kintu si mwangu kufuga mu bufumbo y'ensonga lwaki okwawukana kungi. Abasomye abalina kye bakola abayingiza kasente bayimbi bamawulire baki era bagamba waakiri ofunako omukyala nga either nursery teacher ababa bafugika kubanga baba bawansiko nga oba nansi naye bwogenda ku level ate ya doctor oba kafu bagamba nti temufugika. Angella,
kati omanyi now when you understand that mu bya love mu bya marriage tewali formula ne bwofumbira omusajja and even if you make for him the best food on earth naye still high chances aja kunoona ono mulala. Ne bw'obeera doctor nga you don't have his time still aja kufunya omulala. Okitegeera? So abasajja abaviire as a woman olina okubeera the best you can be. Now when you enter a relationship you have to hopefully the problem is now basajja have to also understand and how to deal with independent women. Nabo babera inferior they feel inferior. Yeah, and they feel insecure, then they don't feel settled. Then they are the very ones also utandika okumutankula so that amuteke wansi. It's the truth kubanga we are still off balance. So now obalaba abakazi now they are coming up and the men are fighting them because they feel like onfuga you're not respecting me. So also men have to understand if you want a good relationship omuwala omukazi tayina kubeera wansi nyonyonyo in your eyes so that you feel a man. Be secure enough so that ne doctor naye omuwase kitegeera, then you respect each other. The problem is respect. So it's not that mukazi bwabeera so high akuteka wansi. No, you go who feels inferior. No ulira nti kati andaba amaaso.
Baina n'otutegeera ne bamanya kati akooye nange kamuyambeko ku kino.
I've not understood that one.
Baina okutegeera abakyala bali independent nti bwaba kangeze yavudde kola kati akooye ate kaneme mutuma nti geno ndetere ntera y'amazzi agokya mu kiyigo.
Bategere nti mukazi naye akooye. Yeah. So it's just understanding, but now the egos of men tebayinza kukikiriza nti no mukazi naye naye she's tired kubanga naye alese sente ngagwe. Now we're very respectful. So it has to be both ways. But all this comes from we are still behind. We're thinking, and not just Uganda, a lot of the world. That's why you see in America and everywhere people are fighting for women's rights. Women are still fighting for their rights, equal pay. So we are still behind. But slowly by slowly, when we start equaling up and respecting each other, obufumbo tujja busobola.
Okay. Njagala tunyumyeko ku bulamu obw'okusomerako mu international school. Tuli Mbarara mu Katatumba Academy. Bwali butya? Embeera yali etya ku ssomero? Embeera
life. Of course mu Katatumba Academy nabadde mutonyo, but it was good life. Katatumba Academy was owned by my uncle George William Katatumba and his brothers, my dad and his brothers. So it was more like a family school, but also international. We were very happy there. The care was so much.
Kati otambuddeko mu masomero gaffe gano agatali international.
Mu Uganda? I've never gone to school apart from Katatumba Academy in Uganda.
Meaning ngo under this organization ya charity jolimu. Nga visitinzeko n'olaba embeera abaana mwe basomera.
Yeah. Under NGO when I'm donating things. Yeah, I've visited many schools in Kampala.
Enjawulo eriwa wakati wa international ne gana agaffe.
Of course. The Katatumba Academy then, kubanga even now Katatumba Academy is not so international anymore. I think the dads lost interest. But you can't compare the level of the Katatumba Academy with the schools today. When you walk around, si nungi nnyo.
Enjawulo eri ludda wa?
Enjawulo is life, eh?
What's the difference in between those two?
At the time, the Katatumba Academy had horse riding, it had few peoples, like tetubadde bangi
ngawosanga essomero class emwe erimu abaana 300 500
already that was
the whole school.
The whole school were about 70 kids.
Hey.
70, like from Rwanda, Nairobi, abroad. It was just international, but very few, and the teachers were international teachers, and they would give us attention, specific attention when you're few. But when you are many, of course the kids don't get that much attention. It's very hard for a teacher to know who's not doing so well and focus on you.
Kitegeeza mu Katatumba Academy waliyo known families nga si buli asanga nti atwalayo omwana.
You had to pay money, the ones who could afford. The fees was extremely high at the time. So if you can afford, you go. Like abroad, if you can afford, you go. Everything is about afford. If you can afford, then you go. It's not about if we know you, it's about who can afford.
Okay. Ova mu Katatumba Academy waddawa walagawa?
Canada. So my dad sent us to Canada for high school.
Yali first time yo travelingako?
No. Before, in holiday, like from Katatumba Academy, my dad would send us to, when we were 10 years old, with my brother, my twin brother would go, even my other brothers, he'd send us on holiday to the US, to Europe, everywhere. So we had already traveled by the time we went to Canada.
Okay. Tunyumize ku experience yo yasooka olunaku lwa travelinga n'olinya ennyonyi. Kyali kitya?
My dad had planes, eh? Manyi before tata wange abadde alina ennyonyi. So I think the first plane, I'm sure, was my dad's plane here in Uganda. One of his planes. So the family experience.
Ennyonyi zaali bugaali abaana gye bayigira okuvuga ki eggaali gogolo mwatambuliranga mu nnyonyi. Okay, njagala tutundeko katono mu relationship. Katatumba, obufumbo lwaki bugaanye?
Obufumbo munnange si bwangu. My first husband, now kyebadde njogera, omanyi I was the breadwinner. Kubanga my dad sent me to all me and my brothers, he put us in the best schools in the world. Oxford Brookes University, my elder brother Buckingham. Omanyi, he spent a lot of money on us. Yeah. So we went to all these universities, got all these degrees. I got an economics degree, a law degree, and a master's degree in human resource management. So when I went to the US with my husband, kutandika obufumbo, kati nze automatically resume yange nga everybody wanted me, okitegeera. Degrees from Oxford Brookes, bichi tumwagala. So in a minute, I got a job. I was already the breadwinner. And for him abadde akola muki mu US Air Force.
Kati yakwanira wa? Yakwana musoma?
In the US, in the UK, because we got married in the UK. Yankwanira nga ndimu doing my master's degree in the UK. So yankwanira, he proposed to me. I said yes. We got married in the UK. Then we moved to Chicago, where he was from. So
at that time, yakwanira ngolaba mujja kukwasaganya ebintu.
Omanyi, he was my first boyfriend in life. First boyfriend, I was in my teens. So ngabyabasajja nga sibitegeera, nga I was this big, nga I was about 100 kilograms, nga ndi munene nnyo, nga first boyfriend, this handsome man, nga kitibwa kyaba kyange. It was too much for me. Musajja mulungi nnyo bwoti, anjagala.
Ekitegeeza ebya relationship wali tobimanyiiko?
At all. He was my first
dream. Eya boyfriend wo bw'oli yagala afaanane.
Simanyi, I just abasajja mbadde sibaliiko. I was just focused on training and on school and on university, and I was also fat, so ebyo tebyayingira mu my mind.
So when he came, walabanga malayika avudde mu ggulu.
Nga sibitegeera. First I was shocked. I'm like, you can't like me. Wachyo njagala nze? How? Yansanga nga nyimba in a club, in a plug club Ponana's in Oxford, on Market Street. Nga njagala nga he would come all the way to see me perform. I was shocked. Then he asked me out for dinner and I said, hey, is there over the band members? Omanyi, it was shocking for me. Omanyi, mbadde munene nnyo, so my head, I never felt attractive. So abasajja babadde tebali mu plan yange at all. Just work, make money, study, and just
live that life, that single life.
Without men. I hadn't put it because I didn't feel attractive. Omanyi, when you want a man, you also have to be confident about yourself. I wasn't confident. So anyway, the man asked me out. We started dating, and then 6 months later, he asked me to marry him. We got married, and then we moved to the US. So that's when now I got the job. I was the breadwinner. And I took charge, and I took us to a new apartment, and I kept getting better jobs. And for him, he was his dad's secretary. He was earning about $15,000 to $17,000 a month. Me, I was earning $50,000 to $80,000. So this is where I learned that men can also be insecure. So now I was the breadwinner. He started being funny. He started feeling insecure. And I'm putting him down. Kubanga me, I didn't mind. Kubanga nze me, I was saying, ssente zaffe. It doesn't matter who makes the money, Kasta. Byaffe. Ate nze nkwagala nnyo. So your reasoning, tekola ku basajja kubanga they have this ego, bagala, they want to be on top. Now when they are seeing you on top, chibaluma, abasajja bali complicated.
Kati mwatuuka mwayawukana mutya? Wakeera lumu n'omugamba kankuleke mukwano?
Yasooka kuŋŋaana. Now when I left the $50,000 job to get the $80,000 job, ye yakiraba nti it was so big. Then he thought I was nebanka. Who are you to leave a $50,000 job to get $80,000?
Kasooke tuwummulemu. Ate awo w'otuuse watuufu. Abakyala bangi bali eyo. Abasajja babagaana okukola. Babagaana ne babasibireyo namugamba koofuluma todda. Tuwummulamu tudda naye program omuntu w'abantu akatondo kafaako okuna mu kitundu kino ekisoose n'omukyala Angella Katatumba. Tovaawo.